Alright everybody, welcome back to another Arena Football Nation YouTube video. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Indoor Football League for the 2024 season. Get a little team preview action and just see what the landscape is going to look like for this upcoming season. So as you can see, here my little map I threw together. You have two conferences just like in the past. You have the Eastern Conference, Western Conference, with a great assortment of teams, some historical franchises, and some young upstarts that are doing really well. And this is probably the premier arena/indoor football league for the year, no doubt about that. And really excited to see how this goes. You have two new expansion franchises in Jacksonville and San Antonio, who are two really solid clubs that will instantly bring some competitive action to the league. Really excited to see how they do. And then of course you have some mainstays that are always going to be bringing it every year. You got the Arizonas, you got the Vegas, the Bay Area returning champs, Iowa, Green Bay. So a lot of good clubs here in this league, and really excited to see how it goes. Like I said before in other videos, there's just so much football coming this upcoming year, and I just can't overstate it enough. We're in heaven for arena football/indoor football heaven. So much great stuff coming. So thank you for joining along the video as we go along through it. Like I said before, if this is your first video with the channel, we cover arena/indoor football, and we have a couple of season previews already for the AFL and the NAL and the that other new league. Oh, dang, blanking out. I apologize. But yeah, we have previews for other leagues as well, so go ahead and go take a peek at those. If you like this kind of content and you want to support the channel, like the video, shows me that you enjoy it and you appreciate it as well. And then subscribe, follow along with more content. All right, let's get right into it. So we'll start with the Eastern Conference. And yeah, first team up, we're going to go with the Frisco Fighters. They play at Frisco, Texas at the Comerica Center. Capacity of 3,500. They were founded in 2019. Joined the IFL in 2020, and their head coach is Billy Back. So Frisco Fighters, solid franchise since day one. Really well coached. They always have been. They always are, right there in the playoff hunt, right outside looking in. I think they're bound to eventually, make it to a IFL championship game. Billy Back's a solid coach, and I think he'll steer them right. So right out of the gates, I think this is a contender. Really solid franchise. Really good fan support as well. Next up, you have the Green Bay Blizzard. Oh my gosh, I've never read this before actually. Ashwaubenon, Wisconsin. I apologize. I'm sure I butchered that. They play out of the Rush Center, and the capacity is 8,600. Founded in 2003, and they joined the league in 2010. So Green Bay, they're one of those solid historical franchises. They've been around a minute, and I just love Green Bay Blizzard. It just fits the theme perfectly. I think they have an awesome logo, so really cool to be in, to see how they do. I think they're just another franchise just on the cusp of bringing it all together and being really competitive and making a playoff push. Head coach is Corey Robertson. Next up, you have the Iowa Barnstormers. Play out of Des Moines, Iowa. Willis Fargo Arena is the arena they play out of, with a capacity of 15,181. Founded in 1995. A real true historic franchise right there. Love to see it. Joined the league in 2015. Head coach is Dave Mogensen. Next up, you have the new team on the block, one of the two new teams, the Jacksonville Sharks. They play Jacksonville, Florida, the VyStar Veterans Memorial Arena, with a capacity of 13,011. Founded in 2009, so another franchise has been around a minute, and they joined the IFL in 2023. Jason Gibson is the head coach. Next up, you have the Massachusetts Pirates that play out of Lowell, Massachusetts. Just made a move here in the offseason to a new arena, the Songus Center, I believe it's pronounced, with a capacity of 6,000. They were founded in 2017, joined the IFL in 2021, and Mark Stout is the head coach. Next up, you got the Quad City Steamwheelers. They play at Moline, Illinois. The Vibrant Arena. with a capacity of 9,200, founded in 2017, joined in 2019, and Corey Ross is the head coach. Next up, you got the Sioux Falls Storm, another historical franchise. They play at Sioux Falls, South Dakota, at the DS Premier Center with a capacity of 10,678. Founded in 2000, they joined the league in 2009, and Curtis Riggs is the head coach. Sioux Falls Storm, just another, like I said, one of those franchises been around, historical, really solid. They ran the IFL for a good while in the early days of the league. Love to see a little bit more disparity in the league, but once again, just another team that is always on the cusp of being a contender in the playoffs. Tulsa Oilers is the last team in the Eastern Conference. They play at Tulsa, Oklahoma, at the BOK Center. Capacity of 16,582. They were founded in 2022, joined in 2023, and Marvin Jones is the head coach. So that's a pretty solid franchise. They made it, have really good fan support. They didn't do too hot last season, but they do have great fan support. I like the setup they have going. Really nice field and arena. So I think that's just another franchise that's on the cusp of turning things around and really making a push. All right, now you got the Western Conference. Here we have the Arizona Rattlers. No introductions needed there. One of the premier, biggest franchises in all of arena and indoor football. They play out of Glendale, Arizona. They also made a little switch in the arenas in the offseason. They now play out of the Desert Diamond Arena with 19,000 at capacity. They were founded in 1992 and joined the league IFL in 2017, and their head coach is Kevin Guy. Next up, you have the reigning returning champions, the Bay Area Panthers. They play at San Jose, California at the SAP Center. Capacity of 17,562. They were founded in 2019 and joined in 2020. Darren Arbett is the head coach. Next up, you got the Duke City Gladiators, Rio Rancho, New Mexico. They play out of the RR Events Center with a capacity of 6,000. Founded in 2015. They joined in 2020. And Sherman Carter is the head coach. Next up, you have the Northern Arizona Wranglers. They play out of Prescott Valley, Arizona at the Findlay Toyota Center, capacity of 6,000. They were founded in 2020, joined in 2021, and Les Moss is the head coach. After that, you got the San Antonio Gunslingers, the other expansion franchise. They are playing out of San Antonio, Texas, of course, with the Freeman Coliseum. 9,800 is the capacity, and they're founded in 2020. Joined in 2024, like I said, and Tom Manas is the head coach. Really excited to see what he does out there. And the IFL. Next up, you got the San Diego Strike Force. They play out of San Diego, California. The Penchaga Arena, or Pechanga. I butchered that probably. Sorry. Capacity is 12,000. When they were founded in 2018, joined in 2019. Taylor Genuser is the head coach. Tucson Sugar Skulls. They are the next franchise. They play out of Tucson, Arizona. And the Tucson Arena. 8,962 is capacity. Founded in 2018. Joined in 2019. And Curtis Chen is the head coach. And lastly, you have the Vegas Nighthawks playing out of Henderson, Nevada at the Dollar Loan Center. That is where they have their championship games. The IFL does. They have a capacity of 6,019, founded in 2021, joined in 2022, and Mike Davis is the head coach. And just a little side note, the Bismarck Bucks aren't going to play this year, but there is a potential for them to make a return to the league. They did play in the past. Just have some issues, arena issues, or maybe insurance issues going on there. Hopefully they do return. I just think it's sad to see another franchise not make it, to play in general. You hate to see franchises drop. So nothing official as far as I'm aware on the status of their franchise. Just hoping they return in 2025. Did not make it on the 2024 list. And of course, as we all know, the Columbus Wild Dogs, as is the can, been kicked down the road so long, it's a joke at this point. Everybody makes. I have no idea why they're even listed anymore. anywhere associated with the IFL, that's not going to play. There's no Columbus Wild Dogs. All right, all joking aside, there you go. That's the 2024 team list. There's a map showing all of the teams in their geographical regions. I think it's really balanced well, honestly. You have the Bay Area, Arizona, and San Antonio in the West. I think those are the heavy hitters. Everyone else is, can contend. And then in the East, you have the Sharks, the Frisco Fighters, Massachusetts Pirates, and the Storm. And then you got on the outside looking in that has potential to be a contender. Obviously, is the rest of the teams: Oilers, Barnstormers, Blizzard, and Steamrollers. So I think it's actually really well balanced, and I think that all these franchises are really solid, honestly. So I'm excited to see this season. This is going to be the Premier League in arena/indoor football in 2024. So I think all eyes will be on this league. And I fully believe the IFL is just going to go up from here, especially with the additions of San Antonio and Jacksonville. I mean, the Jacksonville franchise alone, you're bringing blue blood fanatic fans into the league. I mean, they are a solid franchise. And San Antonio right behind them. Really solid franchise. From the ground up, I think the fan base is going to just grow in San Antonio. A lot of great people in San Antonio. It's a good city. So I think that one else will make a big impact this year. So yeah, we'll take a quick look at the schedule and then we'll end the video. You got the week 1. You have the Rattlers taking on Northern Arizona at Northern Arizona. And then the Green Bay Blizzard is going to be hosting Mass. And that's the 2 games they have in their week 1. 2 really solid games. I think that's a good, exciting opening weekend. And then, you can see the rest of it from there in this graphic on the channel. This is obviously on their website. And, they got a good assortment. You got a couple Monday night games. You got a Thursday night, and then a lot of Friday nights. But predominantly Saturday and Sunday, of course. So, really excited. Really stand out. Obviously, is San Antonio. They don't play the opening weekend. They have a bye week 2. And their first game in the league is going to be at San Diego. And then they'll take on Northern Arizona. And then at Vegas. So I think they got a pretty good start to their schedule, honestly. Nothing is crazy big hitters. I think they can compete, and the teams they're going to play can compete against them. These are going to be solid games, in my opinion. So really excited to see how they do. Jacksonville, on the other hand, Jacksonville has a absolutely brutal schedule. At Mass, they're not playing opening week. So week 2, they travel to Mass, which is going to be an insane, exciting game. Mass and the Pirates and Sharks go back to the NAL when the Pirates were expansion teams in that league. So really excited to see that game. It's going to be crazy. I'm sure the Pirate fans, Massachusetts is going to give it everything they got to, against the Sharks. A lot of smack talk been happening ever since Mass left the NAL. So it's going to be an exciting game. It's going to be a lot of fun. Then they travel to Vegas. So they're going back-to-back travel. And then you host the league champs from last year, Bay Area. So that's just brutal, those first 3 games. At least you get a bye after that. But either way, really exciting stuff. I can't wait to watch this and this league unfold throughout the season and year. And it should be a great time, no doubt. So yeah, that is the preview for the IFL 2024 season. It's going to be a lot of great football. Yeah, let me know what team you support. What team are you repping? Who are you most excited for this upcoming season? Just let me know in the comments. If you like this kind of content, like the video, please. And go ahead and subscribe. We're going to have a ton more content coming down the road. Got some tier lists. I'm even thinking about maybe even covering that UFL, United Football League. I know it's not arena or indoor football, but it is spring football. It's alternative football, and I think it's something else exciting to cover on the YouTube channel. So let me know what you think about that. And yeah, like I said in the last video, Happy New Year 2024 to everybody. I hope this year brings you good health and a lot of exciting football. and great times. So I'll see you in the next video. Thank you as always. Bye.